class 5 in your e-learning classes. This is your EVS class as we have completed already our first chapter super senses, and it will come in your periodic test 1. So this chapter at first we will revise, then we will go for the another chapter. So whatever the homework I am giving you, you just do it in the e-portal and submit it, and whatever the question answers I am giving you in the assignment section, you go through it and copy it down in your copies. So it will help you for learning the question answers, and whatever your question regarding any problem or regarding just submitting or regarding uploading, you can ask me in through your questionnaire, okay, and then I will answer that. Now we will revise the super senses. As we know, animals have senses just like us. They can also feel, they can also hear, they can also see, they can touch. All type of senses they have. As we have the 5 senses, they have also 5 senses. But their few senses are stronger than us. So few examples are given here. We will read one by one. At first it is given, you were eating in the playground and eagle flew down and took away your roti. So why it happens? Why the eagle is taking your roti? As its seeing sense or its sight is stronger than us, and they can see even 8 meters away from us. If they are away from the ground 8 meters or 1.5 kilometers, they can see the thing very clearly because they can focus the things very sharply. So their sight sense is better than us. Second example is given here. As you walk softly past a sleeping dog, its ears shoot up at once. Why it happens? Because dogs have few senses stronger than us, just like their smelling sense is good than us, and they have a very good sense of hearing also. So when we are crossing them or when we are passing them, they can sense the sound which are coming from our footsteps. That's why their ears become shooter. So their hearing sense is of course stronger than us. Like that, so many other senses we have discussed here. Just like bats have very good hearing sense, they can sense the ultrasound and the infrasounds, which we cannot listen and which we cannot hear. Just like the bat, horses are also very good sense of hearing. So there are so many senses and so many animals which who are having different kind of strong senses, and they can sense better than us. So whatever we have done in this chapter, we will revise one by one. Now this animal world is full of these kind of strongest senses, or you can say stronger senses than us. So these senses are called super senses. So one by one we will take the examples. One example is given here about an ant. So the storyline is given like this. An ant was going along on the ground. It saw a group of ants coming from the other side. The first ant quickly came back to its hole. The ant guarding the hole recognized it and let it in. So why it happened? Because ants have very good smelling sense, and they can smell the ant or the member of its group very well, and the same when they are smelling another ant who belong to another group, they can recognize it and they can identify it. That's why it happens when the first ant come back to its hole, the ant who was guarding the hole, it just allowed the first ant to go inside but not the other ant. So few questions are given here which we will discuss over here, and you will write the answers in your copy. And I will give these answers in the e-portal, but some homework questions I will give you which I'll discuss it here. So you listen that carefully and write it in your copy of your own. So first two questions which I'll give in the assignment. How did the ant know that the other ants were not from its group? So the answer is here. Ants have excellent sense to smell, and for that reason they have antenna and to sense smell. So with the help of a smell, this ant came to know that the others ant were not from its group. So ant have good sense of smelling, and through its smelling sense it come to know about the ant of its group and about the members of the other group. Now the next question is given here. How did the guard ant recognize this ant? The guard ant recognized the ant by its smell. As we know, ants have good sense of smelling. So in both cases, through its antenna and through the sense of smelling, the guard ant recognized both the ants. Now, few exercise question or the text question are given here, which we will discuss, and you will write it of your own. So the first one is given here, page number 2. Refer to page number 2. How long did it take the ants to come? It took 15 to 20 minutes to come. If any food items is fell anywhere in the ground, or if it is dropped in the ground, as it is given, drop some sugar, jaggery or anything sweet on the ground, wait until the ants come there. So what would be your observation? These all answers are based on your observation, but it is a very common example and we know about this. That's why I am discussing all these answers here. So how long did it take the ant to come? It took 15 to 20 minutes to come again on the place. Next, did one ant come first, or in group of ants come together? So the second answer is, at first what will happen? The first ant will come, or the one ant will come at first, and the other ants will come, follow the first ant, and the group comes afterward. Third question is given here. What did the ants do with the food? So what they will do? Is it they will eat there? No. They will carry the food particles together to their hole, or where they are living. Maybe it's an anthill, maybe it's a hole. Now the next question is given here. Where do they go from there? They go to their living place or in the hole where they are living. Mostly ants are living in a hole, no? Whether it is in a tree, wherever it is in a ground, they make a hole, and a group of ants live within the same hole, and they share their food, they share their all the work also. Do they move in a line? Yes, they move in a line. As we know, ants always follow the line. First ant moves, and the first ant spread one kind of a smell, and the others ant follow that smell and make a line to follow the first ant. The last question is given here. Now observe, how do the ants move? If we will keep one pencil over there, and then we will observe what will happen. These ants, at first they will climb up on the pencil and then come down and follow the same path. So they usually do not divert from their line. They just want to move in a single line, or they follow the same path. So that's all. The page number 2 we have discussed all the questions, and I will give all these questions in your homework. You will do it in your homework of your own, and as I have discussed all these answers, I hope you will able to write. If you will not able to write, after 1 and 2 days I will give all the solutions and all the answers in the email. Thank you. Till that, goodbye. Stay at your home.